Today, we will be looking at lesson 2, I see, I want, I take. Sometimes we can get so distracted by what is put in front of us, and all of a sudden, our vision can shift to focus on what we see, and our relationship with God is pushed to the background. I think today, we will be learning more about how to keep God in focus without letting what we see in the world consume our vision. Julian Archer will be discussing how we can do that better.
Some places in this world, like Sydney, are very nice, filled with everything our hearts could desire, riches, pleasures, and a beautiful harbour. In Matthew 13, Jesus told his disciples that a person who receives God's word among the thorns is a person who hears God's word, but the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. The thorns are the cares and riches and pleasures of this life. Many of the things that attract the thorny ground hearers may not be harmful. They may be blessings. But many Christians focus so much of their time, energy, and resources on them that their walk with Christ is choked to death. In Revelation 3:20, Jesus says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with them, and they with me." When we hear Christ knocking at the door of our hearts, we need to reach out to him, grasp the door handle, and pull the door and Jesus towards us. But so often we block his entry. We choke our relationship with thorns by placing doorstops inside our hearts. Someone once said that many men will slip into hell with their hand on the doorknob of heaven. So close. A few years ago, I realised that my personal doorstops, my thorns, were actually the very blessings that Jesus himself had given me. So many times, my heart's doorway was blocked by a massive pile of blessings. My home, holidays, job, leadership roles, studies, technology, and more. Blessings that had become choking thorns because I was spending so much time and energy trying to grow and care for them instead of spending time with Jesus and growing his work. I couldn't open my heart's door fully to Jesus. My problem wasn't necessarily that I was coveting what other people had. I was worshipping and serving what I already had. God's blessings had become curses, and it was totally my fault. I needed to clean up the pile of blessings, to cut away the thorns. In fact, I needed a brand new, clean heart so that I could open the door wide and let Jesus in. And I did. And that made all the difference. What about you? Have you turned your blessings into choking thorns? I recommend to you Jesus Christ.